Mr. Bloomsbury, I would just like to say in my defense that sir, when we set out on certain adventures in life, sometimes they don't quite go as planned. I'm extra sorry. Oh boy, maybe I could just work on this ship, be a deckhand or a chef.
Find your way onto the elevator and get the idol.
Okay, hello guys, Jeremy here, and we're back with another episode of Curious George, the movie game for PlayStation 2, whatever the hell you want to call it. And let's just get this started. So we need to get the idol, which if I remember is up there. So where do we have to go? Let's figure this out. Up here, clear path of bananas. Always a good sign. And it led to nowhere. Okay, let's just climb this. Okay, this should actually take us. Yeah, it did take us where we should. Yep. Okay, there's just a bunch of random rats along the ship. Well, I guess it is a ship technically, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, here just gotta jump up and grab that. Okay, let's just keep on going. This actually used to be one of my least favorite stages as a kid because it always made me kind of screw up towards it because I was always terrible at grabbing. Well, you'll see them right here. These vine ropes or metal chains, I guess they technically are. I was always terrible at grabbing these things. Like, it just was not even funny how bad I was at them. But, you know, regardless. Okay, here's where we are now. Could go down and grab all those extra bananas, but I don't really see a reason to grab them because it doesn't seem like they really lead to anything. So I think we'll be better off just jumping across right here and failing. Okay. Do this right for once because I'm doubting that we can. So as George is making his retarded monkey noises, let's just jump up here, go up, follow around these boxes, avoid the rat even though it does nothing to you, go past this object. I need to move a little bit. Actually, this is really hard to see, at least on my like screen right now. Oh my god. Okay, this is really starting to fucking piss me off. Okay, last try. That's good. It's all gonna be jump cuts, so it doesn't really matter. Now, does it? Okay, none of you guys will know this. Go around. Okay, we finally got back up here, so let's see if we can actually make this happen. Okay, now we're back. So let's just jump from that. Then we jump over to this chain thing, vine, whatever you want to call it. Here's the most difficult jump. Okay, so let's analyze this jump. Looks like we need to jump right here. There we go. Okay. So let's just jump onto the crane and grab the idol. And up. Okay, we are officially at the top of the boat. There is not much around here except for there are some workers, but apparently they're not concerned at all. That monkey they basically stole from Africa is on here. So let's talk to these guys over here. Whatever the heck the talk button is, square.
Hey, check it out. A monkey. Where did you come from? He's cute. Hey, I wonder if he can do tricks. Hey, little monkey, do some tricks for us. Yeah, dance, monkey.
Okay, these are, well, this is called the Boat Dock Boogie. These are basically the rhythm stages. If you ever played a game like Guitar Hero, you know exactly what these are and how they are. They're pretty straightforward, as I'll do it. You press the corresponding buttons on the controller as they show up on screen. You have 3 lives, and it's not exactly very challenging, and all George does during the entire thing is dances. So yeah, this is not the only one of these in the game. There are more, but actually there's like 3 of them maybe. Maybe 2 actually, not sure. These are not very challenging at all. The only thing is it just takes a lot of time, and I feel like they were thrown in here just for the fact of adding time to the game, which can be kind of annoying. Okay, we're on the 5th of 6 sequence, so this should be pretty easy. This is only round 1 though, and I think there's 3 rounds, which will be kind of boring by the end. Yep, round 2. Now we have some music playing. So, circle, triangle. Oops. X, square. Do a little handstand. Square, X. Triangle, square, X. And eventually these do go from just pressing it to holding it, so it gets a little bit more difficult. And it looks like my cat decided to join us, so let's see. Hopefully he doesn't start meowing. Good thing this is the one-handed part of the game right now. Round 3, this looks like it's the final, hopefully. Okay, here. You just hold these basically until the line runs out, and then once you get to the end of the line, you just let go. Pretty self-explanatory. Well, if you're playing it more than once. Which, couldn't tell you exactly why you would. Why am I? I don't know. Probably just because I have nothing better to do. So, almost done with this. So, triangle, square. So far we actually haven't lost any, we haven't mispressed any buttons yet or not pressed them. If you do manage to screw up, you have 3 tries, and then after that, it's not game over, but you have to restart the entire thing, which can be extremely, and I mean extremely annoying if you get to the very end and screw up. Trust me, I would know. Okay, circle, triangle, square, circle, triangle. So, yeah, as you can see, this is basically the exact same thing over and over again. Here's hold X, and then release, square, and it looks like that might have been the end.
Thanks, little guy. Hey, I wonder if he could do the obstacle course.
Yeah, see if you can get all the bananas.
Collect all of the bananas before the timer runs out. Ready to race. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, now we have been awarded with the chance to do obstacle course, where the goal I think is to grab all the bananas. I'm not sure if this is required, but I'm going to grab them all anyway because it's an extremely easy exercise as long as you don't manage to jump off the boat. Which, it's pretty possible, but it's kind of hard to do. I don't remember if there's a invisible wall there, but from what I remember there is not. Here's one of these things again, like we saw in the jungle on that giant mossy tree. Jump onto the barrels, over a rat, and some more paid-prodded Dole potatoes. Or, potatoes. Yeah, definitely, Dole makes potatoes. Actually, they might, not sure. But bananas. Keep going, jump on this box, pull up, go over the life preservers. Or life rafts. I don't even know what the heck they're called. And that's the end.
Wow, he did that faster than I did.
That ain't saying much. See you later, little guy. We gotta go now.
Yeah, see ya.
You're telling me that...
Way to the top of the crane.
Oh, sorry.
Get the ice.
That guy did that entire obstacle course. I, for some reason, highly doubt that, but you never know. Sometimes grown men can act like monkeys. There's another curious icon, but I'm not going to be overly concerned about touching those because I kind of know what I'm doing. Actually, no, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. I just know these from practice runs. So, if I remember, just jump up here, climb up to the top of the ship. And do I have to grab this? Or, yes I do. Huh, so it's like Super Mario 64. I feel like this game was actually highly, influenced from that game, but you never know. Okay, here's another zipline. Let's just grab the idol and swing on down. Or glide.
Investigate the ship's bridge.
Okay, so apparently we had to investigate the ship's bridge. Does that mean I have to do... What about these? Nope, nothing in those. Okay. So let's go down. Oh, by bridge they probably mean go down here. Okay. So going down, go around, collect all the bananas along the way. And it appears that there is a room. And I was let into it. So let's grab these bananas and let's see what's up here. Oh, things I can interact with. Let's see what happens. As I slide down.
You turned off the autopilot.
Well, I was a swamp.
One of the sailors is on his way.
As there's a box just glitching out in the back left there.
Hide from the sailor.
I'm guessing they're going to want me to hide here. So let's see how this works out. And now he's moving. For a second I thought he got glitched and he was just standing still. So let's see what happens.
Leave the bridge without being spotted.
Wait, what?
What's this? Sorry, little guy. You can't.
Okay, he's fine with the fact that there's
From the sailor.
a monkey on his ship, but he doesn't like the fact that I'm moving around, or that I'm in the control area. Plus 2 doesn't help that George screams like a retarded elephant.
Leave the bridge without being spotted.
So I'm guessing they're gonna want. I suppose they probably could hear me since it is a metal floor.
What the heck?
So let's just escape around this corner.
Get the idol.
Oh, I suppose he's too not gonna notice that there's a
To go below the deck.
freaking that the door just closed magically by itself, but you know, we don't talk about that. And let's swing down and okay, apparently that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's grab this and fall down. Now we are into the barracks of the ship. So let's see what we can find. Here's a curious object.
For a key.
So let's see what we could find. Can I go into these? Nope. Okay, so it looks like the only place we have to go is down, so let's just head on down and see what we can find. And another door closed all by itself. Good job. Grab this banana, because why not? And let's check this. Oh, that was a lucky guess. We found the key on the very first try. And it looks like we escaped onto the life preservers, or life rafts, whatever the heck you want to call them. And here it looks like we have a
And find a way to get back into the ship.
looks like we have a classic platforming area, which this game actually is pretty good at, I have to admit. Looks like our only way to go is this way. Wait, that can't be right. Okay, can't go there. Oh, here's like a chain thing. Kind of blended in with the side of the ship. There we go. Okay, let's keep going. Gonna assume, yep, there is another one right here. Double jump across, and
I'm gonna tell him when I get back. Mr. Bloomsbury, we have a big problem. Well, a little problem. Well, a big little problem. It's no good. Maybe I can go for the laugh. Alright. A funny thing happened to me on the way to Zagao. You're gonna love this.
the man in the yellow hat is not exactly the smartest man in the world, I think, from what we've seen so far. Better not jump there, actually. That looks like a pretty bad idea to lead to a curious death all the way to the bottom of the ocean. Never mind, there's actually a thing now. Let's collect this idol. And we did all that just to go back into the ship because walking down hallways is too mainstream.
Crouch control and crawl into the vent.
Here's another curious object. Let's grab this banana and use crouch with, I think, is R2, which it's one of these. There we go. This is one of my favorite parts, actually, of the level. Well, it is my favorite part because you get to climb around in this kind of cool first-person perspective, which isn't in the game really, besides for this point. Like, basically, it's not in the game at all except for this, which From what I remember, actually, it might be in a little bit later. But anyway, I really do enjoy this part because it's just kind of cool seeing the world from this perspective. And
Go to the forklift and use the key you found to start it.
did we really go all this way just to be able to grab a forklift? Oh, appears so. Kind of a messed up forklift. What happens if something were to drop on your head? A little bit tall too, but you know. Okay, let's press square and activate the forklift. See what happens. And only Georgia managed to find a bunch of mangoes in a crate. But, you know, anyway. Let's just collect this final idol. And 79 of 120 bananas completely, were found in that level. 100 curious points, which I will show you guys what those will do in a future episode. So, that'll be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.